Fortnite Season 6 is drawing to a close as we cross into Week 10 this week, rounding out yet another crazy Fortnite season. Through the previous 6 seasons of Fortnite, we've seen a plethora of map changes, in-game metas, and other various milestones take place. From the introduction of Tilted Towers to insane one-time events, Fortnite seasons are full of surprises and unforgettable moments, and to commemorate that, we're going to be ranking all 6 seasons of Fortnite we've had so far, leading up to Season 7. Welcome back to the Simply Viral channel. If you guys are excited for Fortnite Season 7, be sure to drop a like on this video, and if you're brand new here to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. While you're at it, also be sure to drop us a comment down below letting us know what your favorite Fortnite season is. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump in, and let's rank all of the previous 6 seasons of Fortnite Battle Royale. Number 6, Season 1. Fortnite Season 1 was the start of what would become the biggest video game in history. While Fortnite Season 1 was fun, the other seasons just have it topped in our opinion. Season 1 did kick off the Battle Royale Island with landmarks like Pleasant Park, Retail Row, Moisty Mire, and Salty Springs, just to name a few. Season 1 was also the very first time that we saw a Battle Pass, which allowed players the ability to unlock exclusive skins. However, it was not actually like the way we have it now, where if you hit tier 100, you get a skin. In Season 1, if you unlocked the tier that contained a skin, you got the option to buy the skin for a certain amount of V-Bucks. Most of those skins that were actually included in the Season 1 Battle Pass, though, are now some of the rarest in the game. Fortnite Season 1 wasn't really super complex, so there's not too much to say about it. The map was simple, the gun variety wasn't nearly like what it is today, it was really just the beginning. Number 5, Season 6. Our latest season of Fortnite Battle Royale, Season 6, was definitely fun, but in comparison to some of the other seasons, it just doesn't outdo them. Season 6's theme was quote-unquote Darkness Rises, which honestly was just a little odd because really it only tied into Kevin the Cube and his journey around the island rather than the actual battle pass and the overall theme of the entire season. Of course, during Season 6 we did see Kevin the Cube and his journey around the Fortnite island via the floating island and then the corruption of various rune areas before it combusted into the butterfly event that we had a short while ago. While the progression of Kevin the Cube's lifespan was awesome to watch, the Darkness Rises theme sort of starts and ends there, as the Battle Pass seemed more like a big Halloween party and didn't really play into the whole Darkness Rises theme. Also, compared to the seasons that we think are the best, Season 6's overall story progression didn't really extend much further than the Cube, and to top it all off, the map didn't really experience many changes, with the exception of Loot Lake and the few buildings and houses that Kevin the Cube crushed or ruined. Overall, Season 6 just felt a little lackluster compared to its predecessors. Number 4, Season 2. Fortnite Season 2 is really where the game started to take off. While it did have a decent player count throughout Season 1, the final weeks of Season 2 is where the game saw the massive spike that has continued all the way until now, where the game is still growing. Season 2 saw the biggest battle pass the game had ever seen, topping out at 70 tiers that rewarded players with items like skins, emotes, sprays, and even some other gestures. The theme of Season 2 was a play on the title Fortnite, as we saw many heraldic skins like the Black Knight and the Blue Squire. While Fortnite Season 2 didn't really have a storyline like some other seasons, we think it lands in the number 4 spot due to the popularity the game received during the Season 2 timeline. Season 2 also saw some major map changes that are still very prominent today, including the addition of Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, Snobby Shores, and of course Tilted Towers. Tilted Towers would, as we all know, become one of the hottest points of interest on the Fortnite map for seasons to come, as it still stands as one of the most active and crazy places to land in the game. Number 3, Season 3. Fortnite Season 3 kicked off with the highest player count the game had seen at the time. The Battle Pass was changed and upgraded from 70 tiers to a total of 100 tiers and offered much more rewarding rewards. Season 3 also saw the first weekly challenges added to the game, which of course now play a vital role in unlocking some major skins, such as Blockbuster, Aim, and Enforcer, which were all unlocked through various weekly challenge completion. The Battle Pass also granted players exclusive daily challenges and exclusive Tier 100 challenges. Season 3 also featured a theme dubbed Outer Space, which was the first time we would actually see a storyline develop before our eyes as well. Midway through Season 3, a mysterious object was spotted in the sky that was later determined to be a meteor. Of course, we do all know the story here. That meteor would later cause the Dusty Divot crater, but before it crashed into the Fortnite island at the start of Season 4, players could actually see the meteor getting closer and closer to the island as days went by. This storyline progression, like I said, was the first time we actually saw events happen in-game, and of course now those in-game events are pretty frequent in all of our seasons. Number 2. Season 5. Fortnite Season 5 had one crazy feature that was unfortunately overlooked and disregarded after the first few weeks of the season. The Worlds Collide theme created a Fortnite ARG, or alternate reality game, that paired some Fortnite items with real-life origins. In the middle of a desert in the middle of nowhere, California, the Durburger head was actually found under investigation by some weird agents employed by Epic, and people could actually go and visit the site themselves to find clues. If you actually visited this site, one of the agents would hand you a card with a phone number, and you could actually call it and hear mysterious audio files that, under examination, actually displayed some various villain heads that we could actually see around the map. But the ARG doesn't stop there. Just a few days later, a ton of different loot llamas were found placed around various parts of Europe, and Fortnite was at this time literally bleeding into the real world. Unfortunately though, not much else came of the ARG after these items were discovered, but the Worlds Collide theme was super cool and it lived on in the game. More upgradable skins were featured in the Battle Pass, and we also saw the implementation of toys such as the golf ball. The map also had some major changes happen to it, with the addition of the desert biome that houses the Paradise Palms area, as well as the finished Gus racetrack and Lazy Links golf course, and a few other new areas were added as well. We also got the first 4-player vehicle in the ATK, and a bunch of new weapons were added to the game, including the SMG or the P90, the heavy sniper, the double barrel, and the guided missile. Rifts to go were also added, and rifts could be used all across the map for quick and efficient travel. Season 5's success could be largely based on the conditions set up by Season 4, but regardless, it offered a unique in-game experience that was a ton of fun. Number 1. Season 4. Season 4 featured arguably some of the biggest events in gaming history, and Season 4 single-handedly literally broke the internet. For starters, the rocket launch. The rocket launch event saw one of the largest player counts in gaming history itself, and was easily the biggest event that Fortnite had seen to that date. Millions of players stood waiting in anticipation around the map, and the rocket launch, set off by the blockbuster skin, shocked the entire Fortnite world and sparked a series of events that would lead into later seasons. The rocket launch itself was obviously insane, seeing a massive rocket bust out of the villain headquarters outside of Snobby Shores that then teleported across the map, nearly destroyed Tilted Towers, and finally left a massive rift in the sky was something that you just had to see in person. But that wasn't the only major thing to happen in Season 4. Season 4 also saw the ongoing battle of heroes versus villains, and was the first time in history that we saw upgradable skins in the form of Omega and Carbide, which when leveled up would actually upgrade their aesthetics. We also saw the first implementation of a secret battle pass skin with the blockbuster skin that players could unlock by completing every weekly challenge within 7 different weeks of the season. Season 4's launch also saw the creation of Dusty Divot, as a massive meteor smashed into Dusty Depot, creating a divot that is still a major part of the Fortnite map today. We also saw our very first vehicle added to Fortnite in Season 4, the shopping cart, as well as the jetpack, which was super hyped up at the time. Finally, Season 4 also featured one of the biggest moments in gaming history, the Avengers crossover, which allowed players to play the Infinity Gauntlet limited time mode and compete in Battle Royale matches as Thanos from Avengers Infinity War. Overall, Season 4 of Fortnite had the best story progression and the biggest impact on other Fortnite seasons, along with some major in-game events that seriously solidified Fortnite in gaming's record book. All that combined, and we think Fortnite Season 4 was the best Fortnite season we've seen yet. And with that, Fortnite Season 7, the bar is set, it's your move. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up, slap that like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe with your channel notifications turned on. Until next time guys, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you on the battle bus. Peace out.